In evaluating skills, traditional benchmarking is not cutting it. Organizations are operating in an increasingly complex threat landscape, juggling multiple technologies and best practices that cannot be met by periodic and static assessments, insights that are not driven by data, and outdated training. So how can benchmarking play an effective role in cyber risk management? Threat-informed benchmarking should provide a proactive, data-driven approach to assessing cybersecurity readiness, in identifying skills gap, and aligning workforce development with industry standards, all while offering real-world experience. It's like training professional athletes. You need to continuously evaluate performance, invest in the right equipment, and always provide the right coaching before stepping into the field. So here's how you can create a benchmarking powerhouse with Hack the Box, starting with Capture the Flag events for data-driven benchmarking. Using CTF events, you can gain real-time visibility on your team's posture by integrating regular assessments. In fact, more than 70% of managers view team events like CTFs as a viable way to raise employee engagement in regular assessments. So let's take a look at the 5 necessary steps to achieve this, starting with an initial benchmark CTF. This is where you evaluate your team's skills by selecting from over 135 scenarios and pre-made packs aligned to various security roles and knowledge domains. Then you will analyze the data through live insights during the event, along with a detailed statistical report on members and team's performance. Having collected your results, it's now time to map them to the relevant security frameworks, such as MITRE ATT&CK and NIST, in order to identify your training priorities. We will take a deeper look into what framework-aligned workforce development plans look like. Having identified your strategy, you can now shift towards creating a curated learning path based on the identified gaps by leveraging over 1,300 courses and hands-on labs aligned with your discovered needs. And finally, you can set up a follow-up CTF in order to continuously measure improvements and validate your team's upskilling efforts. As previously mentioned, framework-aligned workforce development plans are a key component to benchmarking. Continuous performance monitoring can be effortlessly achieved using an ever-expanding content library of learning paths, hands-on labs, and enterprise attack simulations. This content is aligned to industry frameworks, making it easier to assign and visualize skills progression based on relevant tactics and techniques. Meanwhile, you can access customizable training environments and actionable performance insights in order to have the ability to assess performance at every single step. Also, dynamic benchmarking should exist in all stages of talent development, making skills-based hiring an important aspect of it. The cybersecurity job market has set high expectations for hiring security roles, yet a major challenge can be verifying the authenticity of claimed skills and experience. Nearly 50% of companies and public sector institutions plan to eliminate bachelor's degree requirements in favor of skills-based hiring. Hack the Box provides organizations with a strategic recipe for cybersecurity hiring, from talent sourcing to skills-based assessments in 4 simple steps. So your first step would be to map your hiring needs by utilizing benchmark reports to identify key knowledge gaps. The second step is to source candidates directly from Hack the Box. With 8 out of 10 recruiters struggling to find skilled professionals, Hack the Box Talent Search offers the opportunity to tap into a community of 600,000 verified job seekers with proven expertise. And the next step is easy. You can set up a dedicated assessment space for a skills-based hiring assessment and assign content aligned to the requested candidate skills. And finally, you evaluate the candidate's performance in order to make an informed hiring decision. The final component to benchmarking with Hack the Box is utilizing certifications to verify and retain the skills acquired by your team. Utilizing threat-informed job role paths and specializations, you can offer clear career paths to your workforce. This doesn't only allow you to continuously validate skills your team members have acquired, but it also offers structured career leveling that paves the way for career growth in higher and more specialized cybersecurity roles. Interested in creating your own benchmarking powerhouse? You can get started now by joining this year's Global Cyber Skills Benchmark and test your team's capabilities against global standards, along with the opportunity to win from a $50,000 prize pool. Otherwise, you can go on hackthebox.com/business and start crafting your own workforce development plan.